Certainly a very tough ending to the day for Tim Probert, who got into the wall earlier. Back on board, our driver's eye view coverage, Justin Piscatell, reigning Rookie of the Year in the Playboy Mazda MX5 Cup, stuck back in 6th position. Meantime, let's find out more about Tim Probert and that wreck earlier. Here's Derek.
Tim Probert out of the race early. What put you out?
I'm afraid that I had an incident in that infamous place that catches a lot of racers here, the kink. We had a good setup on the car. We had a good start. As you know, I was starting towards the back. I'm afraid I just got a little ambitious, got the car sideways in the kink, and as you know, there's very little room there to play with, so ended up hitting the wall, sliding down the wall, and that ended my day.
How frustrating is that after getting such a good start in this race?
It's very frustrating indeed. I'd love to be out there with those guys right now, but I'm afraid it wasn't to be.
Tough break for Tim Probert. He's done for the day.
Yeah, it doesn't take much in that corner. You're such on the edge there at such a high speed. That little bit of dirt that was there when he got there, you saw the dust come up from the car in front of him, that'll just put you over the edge.
And Probert, one of these guys who loves this sport, loves to participate. We've got a lot of young guns who are trying to make their way as a career in this. And we've got a lot of veterans, privateers who just enjoy professional racing and want to participate as well. Aaron Malkasian, the team principal at Alara Racing, on board. Take a look at how that suspension is working in this Playboy Mazda MX5 Cup machine.
Boy, it's great, isn't it, to see the underneath and watch it going. You know, you see that on some of the big cars, but I'd like to watch that going over some of these curbs, because that thing would be working really hard. But the suspension on this thing really works good, because this is a street-based car. It's not a purpose-built race car, and it's a car for, whoa, they're getting sideways there.
Michael Cooper in the 84 car right in front of Justin Piscatell. Right there's Aaron Malkasian as well. These three have had a good battle going for several laps here at Road America. Let's get to the leader, Nick Evans. Take a look back at Brad Rampelberg and Lionel Kent trying to chase him down.
Yeah, and you know, it seems to have settled down with these three up front right now. They're just trying to work with each other, not doing a lot of passing, which could slow them down, because now they're starting to look towards, okay, we've got three guys, here's our podium, let's see how we can make this work.
How is it going to sort out? Keep track of the television broadcast schedule for the Playboy Mazda MX5 Cup, as well as the Visit Florida Cup, part of the Star Mazda Championship, www.mazdaracing.tv. Lionel Kent in that three-driver hunt for the lead. And Elliott, it looks like he's starting to fight the race car a little bit.
Well, it looks like he's lost a handle on it a bit. I don't know why. When he came through the kink, he was using much more input than I thought he would have used in that car. Now, I don't think it was just going over the curb. I think that something actually happened in there.
On board with Aaron Malkasian, 6th position right now as he closes in on Cooper. That's Piscatell up in front. You've got a good three-way battle, 4th, 5th, and 6th right here.
But they're losing the lead group, and they want to be on the podium as well. So now these guys have got to kind of work together like the leaders are. Try not to race each other too much and trying to work and so this draft actually benefits you rather than losing something.
Turn 14 here at Road America puts you up onto the front straightaway, one of the longest front straightaways in North American road racing, and you've got to work that draft. Our special driver's eye view coverage today of the Playboy Mazda MX5 Cup. Running order top of your screen, 10 laps on the board, and the top two starting to pull away a bit. Rampelberg right there behind leader Nick Evans.
Yeah, now they're having a good race, but it looks like Lionel Kent is just dropping back, and he may lose the draft if he's not careful and be dropping back into the next group. But it looks like these two guys have made their exit right now, and it's between these two guys for the win.
Under the Briggs and Stratton Bridge, coming to the right-hander here.
Now Rampelberg will line him up, but you know, we haven't seen Rampelberg was able to get a good draft and go right on by. Let's see if he does that this time or whether he just stays lined up and let go race and see what he can do at the end of the race.
Lap starting to wind down a little bit. 10 complete by clock. Of course, this is a 45-minute timed event. We may get 6 or 7 more laps in here. Move for the lead.
Yeah, big run. He got a big run on him, and he got right by Evans, and now Evans is going to sit behind him. But, boy, that was a good run coming onto the straight.
Top of the broadcast, we talked about where would you like to be as the laps wind down, especially coming to the checkered flag or coming past the white flag. You were saying you don't really want to be leading until that very last corner, probably.
I don't think so. I think you want to be second.
Coming up for this series, we'll be at Audubon Country Club, Joliet, Illinois, end of July, 1st of August. Mosport at the end of August, and then we'll wrap up the season at Miller Motorsports Park in Toole, Utah, just outside Salt Lake City. All the coverage right here of the Playboy Mazda MX5 Cup. Back with more in just a moment.